Well, hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Richard Allan. We talk about stocks on this channel, and I haven't talked about APXT in quite a long time, but APXT has some news today. Yes, February 4th, 2021, there is some news, and the market doesn't seem to be reacting very favorably to this news. So let's just jump right in to the article. It says Apex Technology Acquisition Corporation and AvePoint. So Apex or APXT is the company bringing AvePoint public. AvePoint is a very big company, very large, the largest data management solutions provider for Microsoft 365. They're bringing them public, and they announced 2020 revenue and registration statement on Form S4. Now, check this out. Their full year total revenue is expected to be in the range of 148 million to 151 million, up 29% year over year at the midpoint. AvePoint had forecasted 148 million at the announcement of the business combination in November 2020. AvePoint also expects cash equivalents, and short-term investments to be approximately 70 million as of December 31st, 2020. Now, so they're right in line with expectations. And let's check out the APXT stock chart here. I feel like this was kind of like a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of deal. That seems to be what happens because we've been talking about it quite a bit in our Discord. As you guys know, for my 10x challenge, I've traded APXT as well for a decent profit. But I did get out of it before any of this occurred. But this kind of run up from here on, like, let's say the 29th, February 1st, kind of in this time frame, it ran up quite a bit. It got up into the like $17 range. It got up to $17.25 for a high actually just today, and then dropped way down into, now we're at $16.06. So it seems to be, we knew that this was coming out. There was a bunch of tweets that came out from the CEO of AvePoint, TJ Zhang. He was tweeting about different news and things that were gonna come up. Now, I think the negative sentiment in this lies in the fact that we still don't have a merger date, and a lot of people were waiting for a merger date. I think if they would have announced the merger date today, regardless of how far it is out, we would probably have seen it gone over $17.50, $18, somewhere around there, because the sentiment was strong coming into this. Now we're seeing this correction back to 16, and I could see it fall even a little bit further, potentially back into that 15.50 range. But this could be like new lows, which would be really nice for APXT, because we've kind of been hovering in that $14.50 to $15 range for quite a long time, just kind of back and forth. So it would be nice to create some new higher lows. Okay, so that's just kind of my 2 cents on this. I think that if we would have seen an actual merger date, like a very definitive date, we would have seen this go up quite a bit further. Let's jump back over to the article here. It says AvePoint delivered strong financial results for the fourth quarter and full year of 2020, exceeding our estimate at the time of the announcement of the business combination with Apex. With CV19 accelerating Microsoft Teams adoption globally as organizations pivot to remote work collaboration, the need for last-mile solutions to overcome complex transformation, governance, and compliance challenges has dramatically increased, says TJ Zhang, CEO of AvePoint. As the largest data management solutions provider for Microsoft 365, we believe AvePoint is uniquely positioned to capture this opportunity, and we look forward to continuing to lead the market in the years ahead. In addition, Apex has filed its registration statement on Form S4 with the SEC, which includes a preliminary proxy statement prospectus with AvePoint's audited financial results for the nine months ended September 2020. So we do have, solid numbers for those 9 months, and then they're going to audit the rest of the last quarter as well. We'll get into that here in a second. What I want to look at here real quick is Microsoft earnings. Before we jump back into the other article, you can see here that revenue was up 17%. So AvePoint did outpace Microsoft a little bit in terms of just overall revenue, but operating income for Microsoft was up 29%, net income was up 33%, and EPS was up 34%. So Microsoft had a really good second quarter, like really good second quarter. In some ways a little bit better than AvePoint. Now, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. They seem to be pretty much in line overall, and I think they're in a good position. Now, if we look at the totals through September 30th, we have total revenue of 105.4, up 30% period over period. Recurring revenue up 33% period over period. Subscription revenue up 62%. This is a really good number here. We've talked about white space lately and how companies can tap into their existing client base instead of broadening their customer base. They can tap into their existing customer base for additional revenue, and that's something that AvePoint has been doing. And that right there proves it, that their subscription revenue is up 62% period over period. That's really good news. But that really does have to do with CV19 and people transitioning to work from home. There's a couple new collaborations here as well, a couple cities that they've partnered with. A couple awards they've gotten. They were the Singapore Partner of the Year for 2020 for Enterprise. They were the awarded Channel Asia Innovation 2020 for Smart Technology. And AvePoint MyHub is exclusively among the 9 Microsoft 365 certified apps for Microsoft Teams. Pretty sweet. And AvePoint recognized as among Built in Chicago's 100 best places to work. So people enjoy working at AvePoint as well. Guys, this is still a very exciting company. I think this is still an opportunity to get in. If this drops below $16, I don't think it'll stay below 16 very long. I really don't. I think once we get news of a definitive merger date, I think this is going to jump up over $18. Now, I mean, I've said it like a couple times on this channel. I'm not a financial advisor, people. I have no idea where this stock is going to go for sure, because I lost my crystal ball that my wife gave me for Christmas. I don't know where it is. How do you lose a crystal ball? I don't know, but I haven't been able to look at it lately, so I don't really know where this is going to go. Just kidding. Yeah, so later on today, we're going to talk about a new SPAC merger that just got announced as well in the genomics space, and maybe I'm going to do a little bit of a rap song for you guys that I wrote. So stay tuned for that. That'll be fun. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. As always, if you didn't already do it, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.